Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm having to do another voiceover because my phone decided it was not going to film my audio. This mould was sent to me by an AliExpress store called Gallaxy Jewellry. They emailed me and asked me if I would like to try one of their products, and I chose this silicone mould for a 3-tiered cake stand. Along with that, they sent me these incredible metallic mica powders. Haven't used them yet. I was hoping to use the silver one in this video. Of course I didn't. It was right in front of me and I still didn't use it, but I definitely will be trying these metallic powders before Christmas. They also sent me these flowers, which I did not expect to receive, and cannot wait to start using those as well. They won't be used in this video though. I'm not being paid to do this video. This is just a product review video for their AliExpress store. The colours I'm using are the kind of dark, moody, spooky purples, blues, blacks from Resin 8 and the Colour Cottage. And yeah, absolutely loved using these colours. That's it. And I also wanted to explain here that I'm only filling half the mould to begin with, because on top of that I'm then going to use acrylic paint and a Posca pen to put in some details. We all know I can't draw, so my drawing skills are basic. So that's it. I'm going to pour the first layer, let it cure, then go in for some drawing. Let's go. So this was the next morning. My phone decided it was not going to film my audio again. So this is me just explaining to you that the black had took over. It really was annoying how the black just literally ran. I used so much of it. I should have waited for it to be thicker, and I should have poured a lot less black. I wanted these pieces to be really purple and blue. The bottom one came out the best, I think, because it's bigger. So here I'm just showing you what I started to do with black acrylic paint, just adding in some details with the black paint, and I'm also going to be using white Posca. Here you see me start to outline everything with a white Posca pen, but actually I really didn't like it at all. I went back over this and I painted the whole thing out with black, but what I did do was highlight all the edges of the trees as if that moon in the middle was catching the edges of the branches. But what I'm doing here, ignore it. I really just ignore it. this is where I start to pour a top coat. So I'm pouring top coats into all three to make sure that I seal that acrylic paint and that Posca pen. Acrylic is really hard to come off of resin, but Posca pen does scratch off quite easily. So if you are using Posca in your resin, you do need to seal it with a top coat. And then I decided I'm going to add some of this Super Sparkle White from the Colour Cottage. It is incredible, and I used the tiniest amount, and yeah, when you see how far it went, basically turned all of my Halloween resin into Christmas snow scenes. So yeah, if you do ever purchase this, go easy on it. I was told to go easy on it, and I did. It goes so far. This is a close-up of all three pieces once they've had their top coat, and I just want to sing, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. They've still got some spooky bits in there, but you know, I was laughing at the amount of glitter. So this is where I got my sequins. I bought these from Amazon last Halloween. I put about 3 black bats into each layer, and then those little witches that you see there on the broom, I put 1 in each, and yeah, they really were cute. So I just put them on top of the resin, and you see me here in a second using a stick to just push them down to the bottom. They stay at the bottom. If you push them down at this point where the resin's thickening up, they don't come back up. They stay there. So I just put them all in place, and yeah, that was it then. Waited until the next day for it all to be cured. So I'm demolding now. This was probably 2 days later I left it. They came out of the moulds really nicely. The suction on the bottom of the mould was really strong, so that's good. It just means that no resin from that top coat is ever going to leak down inside. They popped out really nicely, so yeah, I was really happy with the moulds. And I was a bit worried because I'd got acrylic paint on the moulds, and I've never actually used acrylic paint directly in a mould prior to pouring resin. But the good news was that it came off. It came off in the resin picked it up and left the moulds completely clean. So that's a little pointer to anyone. If you're thinking about adding acrylic into your moulds, then yeah, it works perfectly. So that will be something I'm definitely going to try again in the future. The attachments that came with this kit were really easy to fit together. You see me putting them together here, and I completely forgot they come with washers to keep those safe each side. Didn't put them in, but you'll see me in a second undo it all and put them in. You can see them on the screen. I'm literally staring at the washers, and I didn't put them on. But the kit itself, the attachments fit perfectly well, even though I made quite thin trays. If I make this again, which I will be doing at some point in the future, I will make these trays really much thicker, so I will fill the moulds completely to the top. And here it is. I absolutely love it. I don't know, let me know what you think. I don't know if next time I try I leave out the black, I just go purples and blues. But yeah, I still love the way this turned out. It's a cross between a spooky scene and Christmas Winter Wonderland. But it's fine, it's the season. So to review the actual product that they sent me, I cannot fault it. I love the gap. You see me here with my hands talking about the gap. There's a massive gap in between each layer. And I've had one of these before, which I've bought from a shop, and honestly the gap was only just big enough for a cupcake. So really, these gaps are huge. The kit comes with this attachment, But of course, once you've used it once, you'll then need to buy your own replacements. And yeah, hopefully you'll be able to get one with a big enough gap. Definitely fill your mould to the top. I think it would be better if they were more fatter. The plates themselves were fatter. I didn't, and I'm not sure why I didn't. Yeah, but next time I would definitely fill that mould right up. The bottom bit comes with an indented screw hole, so when you do put the screw in, you don't see it. So everything sits nice and flat. Yeah, loved it. Absolutely loved it. So that's it from me on another video. I'm sorry my camera failed me yet again and I had to do a voiceover. I hope it was okay. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this one. I loved just getting creative with the paint and the Posca pen and just making it all spooky and Christmassy all in one. But thank you so much for watching, and thank you all so much for the love on the last video as well. All the details from this video will be linked in the description box below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!